So you were pulled over for a DUI, and you need to go to court in a few weeks. You're probably stressed, confused, and preoccupied about the fact that you have a criminal charge against you. So if you're worried about going to court alone, and worried about what will happen to you when you get there, this video is for you. We'll cover the basics of Arizona DUI law, how the court system works, and what the penalties are. We'll also cover some of the defenses an attorney can use to win your case. First, you need to understand that every year thousands of good and otherwise law-abiding people get charged for DUI. It's far more common than you think. Because of this, the court system is almost overrun with DUI cases. Go to the City of Phoenix court on a Monday morning and look at the line that snakes out of the courthouse entry. Go across the street and look at the security line at Superior Court. So despite what you may see on TV, it's very unlikely that the judge or prosecutor are spending much time thinking about your case. The police officer who arrested you has probably arrested hundreds of people just like you. To them, you're probably a number. That's it. So don't worry about the stress of going to court. You'll probably be with hundreds of other people who are similarly worried about their own situation. Your first court appearance is typically not a trial, and it typically isn't an important hearing. It's simply a not guilty arraignment. People worry about telling a judge that they're not guilty because they feel like they might be telling a lie to the court. But don't worry, the procedure of pleading not guilty at the beginning of a case is really a formality. It doesn't mean that you're going to take your case to trial, it just means that you may want some time to research your options. If you plead guilty at the arraignment, you'll probably be sentenced the same day. We typically advise people to enter a plea of not guilty so that the case can be set to a pretrial conference. At that conference, you'll be able to look at the police reports, and you may be able to speak with an attorney who could negotiate a better outcome for you. There really is no hurry to quickly resolve your case. There's 6 different types of DUI in Arizona. There are 4 misdemeanor DUI charges and 2 felony DUI charges. If you have to go to court at city court or justice court, you've probably been charged with a misdemeanor. If you have to go to superior court, you probably have a felony DUI. Here's how jail works for DUI in Arizona. If you're convicted of a misdemeanor DUI, they typically don't haul you off to jail from court. Now, felony DUIs, you can get taken into custody if you're found guilty. For misdemeanor DUIs, you typically get an order from the court to self-surrender. You get to pick a date, usually within 30 days of your court hearing, to start your jail time. For most DUIs, people who have sentences of 2 days or longer are eligible for work release. Work release allows people to be released from jail for 12 hours a day, 5 days per week. Home detention may also be possible depending on the court. If your sentence is longer than 15 days, you may be able to serve the rest of your sentence from home. You have to wear an ankle monitor and follow the rules as outlined by the court. For felony DUIs, jail and work release may not be available. Felony aggravated DUI is charged when the driver is impaired to the slightest degree and either has a suspended license at the time of the driving or has 2 other DUI convictions within 7 years. There is another form of aggravated DUI for driving impaired with children 15 or younger in the car. If you're charged with an aggravated DUI, you should probably speak with an attorney before you go to court. Depending on your criminal history, you could be facing substantial time in prison. Fines for DUI are very hefty, but most courts allow people to make payments. However, some courts are stricter than others. If you do have the resources to pay, usually the court will try to make you pay immediately. So that's the bad news if you're convicted of DUI. However, there are ways to beat DUIs in Arizona, and let's look at the top 7 DUI defenses. A DUI can be thrown out if there is no reasonable suspicion to stop the vehicle. You'd be surprised how many times the police officers fail to state in their police reports why a person was pulled over. Without clear evidence of a traffic violation, your case may be thrown out. A DUI can also be thrown out if there is no probable cause for arrest. A police officer may only handcuff someone and take them to the station if it's more likely than not that they committed a crime. If you did not do the field sobriety test or answer questions about your consumption of alcohol, your case could possibly be thrown out. Blood has to be taken in a very controlled and specific way. A violation of the rules can lead to a DUI case being thrown out. Blood can also be retested. If the blood retest is lower or substantially different than the first test, the case can be thrown out. The police also need to prove that you were driving or in actual physical control of the vehicle. Without witnesses to put you behind the wheel, the case can be thrown out. Breath testing machines are notoriously inaccurate. Problems with the breath intoxilizers can lead to a DUI case being thrown out. Also, if the police did not let you speak with an attorney, your DUI case can be dismissed. We know that being charged with a DUI in Arizona is stressful. If you have any further questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to call 602-989-5000. You can speak with a former DUI prosecutor who can discuss the specifics of your case. Remember that every case is different. That's why we offer a free consultation for anyone with questions about a DUI. If you do decide to hire us, we offer affordable fees and payments that fit your budget. So if you have any questions whatsoever, call at 602-989-5000. That's 602-989-5000. Alcock & Associates is located in Phoenix, Arizona, and we handle criminal charges and DUI cases throughout the state of Arizona.